I unlocked the Easy Villagers mod. This mod lets you pick up villagers like their items and includes one-block solutions for iron farming, villager trading, breeding, zombie conversion, and farming. These additions get rid of the headache of dealing with villagers and makes gathering resources much simpler. If you're playing the Vault Hunters mod pack, you're going to need to unlock the mod first. Since I've already unlocked one production mod, for me it's going to cost 14 knowledge points. That is not a problem because I have 71 knowledge stars stocked up. So I can easily afford that, no problem, and I can unlock that mod. Easy Villagers adds 7 different blocks for different villager mechanics, and I want to make at least one of each. There's the trader, the auto trader, farmer, the breeder, the converter, the iron farm, and the incubator. Now, I've managed to decorate almost the entire interior of my base, except for the 3rd story. And I think this will be a great place to do the villager work. I'm going to start by setting up the mechanical side of things, figuring out all the technical aspects, and then I want to come through and try to make it look good. They aren't very pretty blocks, to be honest, all of the little terrariums that the villagers live in, but I'll try to figure it out and make it look decent. The only pieces that are really expensive are the auto trader and the iron farm. Both of them costing some pogs and some black chromatic steel. They're pretty pricey, but I don't think they're anything I can't afford. Alright, this should be all of the materials I need to build the blocks I want. I want 3 traders, 1 auto trader, 1 farmer, 2 iron farms, a breeder, an incubator, and a converter. And that should give me a good start, giving me access to most of the stuff I need. The trader lets you access the regular villager system from 1 block. It also adds a cycle trades button so you can find the right trades really quickly. And the auto trader lets you pick which items you want to trade for. You put the item you're selling into the input, and it'll place the traded item into the output. The farmer will just take 1 villager and some seeds, and then it'll place the harvested crops into the output. All you need for the iron farm is 1 villager, and then an iron golem is gonna spawn. It'll get taken out by the lava, and it'll drop poppies and iron into the output. For the breeder, you'll need 2 villagers and some food to start the process. Eventually they're gonna breed, and you'll get baby villagers in the output. Then you can take those baby villagers and put them into the incubator, and then after a few minutes it'll grow up and be put into the output. And lastly, you can put a villager into the converter along with some golden apples and a potion of weakness, and it'll convert into a zombie and be cured. Each of these is super useful on their own, but by connecting them with a couple of hoppers, we can set up some really great contraptions. The first contraption I want to set up is a fully automatic breeder. So I'm immediately realizing this is not enough space. So I think I want to come outside and want to build myself a windmill where I can put the villagers inside of. I want to raise the area up a little bit so there's a little bit of height variation, and then I want to build a Dutch style windmill. Start with the foundation and then move on to the facade. Next I'm going to put a little cap on top and build a windmill, and then just a little bit of detailing. Alright, now I got a place to work. Okay, I think I have plenty of space to build things here now. I might regret it later, but I spent a whole bunch of more resources. I got a whole bunch of more auto traders, a couple more iron farms, and that'll just help me automate a few different items. Specifically, I want redstone and lapis from the clerics. I need to get glass from the librarians, and then apples and golden carrots from the farmer. I also want to set up a little villager breeder, and then I have an extra iron farm, and I'm going to set up a few just individual traders as well. And I think I want this area to stay at least kind of good looking. I don't really like the way these blocks look, so I think I'm going to put a ceiling up top here on this ring, and then do the mechanics in the top part. Alright, that's good for now. The first contraption is super simple. Up top we got a farmer who's producing potatoes and sending them into a villager breeder. Then the villager breeder goes into the incubator to let the villagers grow up, and then the grown-up villagers go down into the chest. And once the chests and hoppers fill up with villagers, it'll stop itself. Alright, and here is the auto trading system. It's going to start with an iron farm on top, leading into a 2-wide filter line. That will filter out the iron and then send the poppies into a composter, and that'll just give me an extra source of bone meal as a byproduct. And then the iron will be sent down into the auto trader with a blacksmith, and that will send emeralds down into a cleric, which will give me redstone. And I built it up high so I can put some auto crafting systems in the bottom, but I don't have the mods unlocked for that, so that'll have to come later. Now I want to add 2 more tiles of this on each side so I can put in my librarian and the farmer too. And once I get some more materials, I can build a few more on the other side. And there we go. I also moved the traders to the front, so now I can see what villager is trading in which row. And I think I'm happy with it. Everything should be working properly. It's not super fast, but it should be running pretty much all the time that I'm playing, so I shouldn't have to AFK or anything. I'm very excited to get another one on the other side, and I might end up putting a few in here. I don't know. I have a windmill in the front, which I can run some crate things into here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. The windmill might just be for show. And the last thing I'm going to make is just a regular iron farm. That's it. That's all it takes. I could hook all this stuff up to my main storage system, but I need to get more capacity in there, so I think I might wait a little bit on that, get myself the ability to auto craft, and then hook everything up when I can condense the material. And by that point, I'll have probably a ton of storage space as well. I kind of want to set up a big server room, do all this stuff, but that's for future episodes. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.